Hey Derby World, well, we are out here at day number 2 for the Meltdown Derby. We're going to have the consies for the classes that ran yesterday. So that was the compact heats, the minivans, and the bone stock V8. So those consies are going to run today. We're also going to have extreme V8, another economy V8 class, farm trucks, and then all the features. Alright, so pretty sure these are all consi cars, but they weren't really sure exactly whether they're going to have 1 or 2 consi for each class. Totally depended on how many people were able to show up and run again. So we'll see if it's going to be a long day of derby action or a slightly shorter day, but there was a lot of junk made yesterday, so even if there are cars coming out for the consi, they're going to be pretty beat up, as you can see here. These things have already been through some stuff. And the rules are relatively stock, so they call it their economy compact, but essentially you can do bumper swap, tire swap, simple cage, and that kind of stuff, but you can't get too crazy with the body modifications or the cages. But we filmed all the events from day 1, so you'll be sure to have to check those out in that playlist. And then we'll have everything from day number 2 here coming right after that.
Come back. Peter stopped me, Logan May stopped.
Alright, this looks to be the bone stock V8 consi cars. Do recognize a number of these. The track, because of the rain, there was rain yesterday, so throughout that the track did get a little extra muddy. So there were a few people that fell victim to the mud, which honestly this track is always kind of known for. There's certain spots that seem to gather the water more than others, and if you get into that, you're gonna not come out. But as you can tell here, these cars did get some pretty decent abuse out there on the track. But still plenty of life left in them.
That was just one dog. Oh, it was? That was just a filler, yeah. Ah, that's why I say Mary Home.
Yeah, so I guess maybe I think...
That's just my ball. I would do
Sockets that like...
Oh, no, that's not what it's It's sitting that way and kind of crooked.
This row is being marked as the Extreme V8 parking location, which is the 2-man Extreme cars, but this can't be quite right. I'm gonna guess those are sitting over on the other side possibly, or they just haven't really passed tech because there's a couple vans sitting here. Now they are running a van consi, and I think they were going to take a total of 4, but so far I only see, looks like 4 vans up here, so I could be mistaken. Maybe they're farther back, but we'll see. This is the row for the farm truck class, which is the class after my own heart. It's a very stock, full-size truck class. So a lot of our rules back home have kind of gone more towards the direction of modify, but this is back towards, if you guys remember the Super Duty we built, it totally would have been able to run in this class because it was very stock. Other than the roll cage, we would have had to tweak that for this, but bumpers, tires, simple cage. Can't do much too crazy with the body. I don't even know if you're allowed to change the body mounts here, or the bolts, I mean, but very stock trucks, so they will bend eventually. Super Duties and Excursions definitely are a good choice. Kind of depends on your flavor. Sometimes though, with the truck, the track is big and muddy, the shorter wheelbase like that, I don't even know what that is. If that was a, oh, it's a Nissan Xterra. Interesting. Okay. You know, that gives you more maneuverability, so you can kind of outrun some of these big trucks, which is another angle to take. Recognize a few of these trucks from either out at San Filippo or being out here last year. 2500 series Dodges. Those Dodge trucks are also not too bad, depending on how bad the rust hit them. They also are known to bend really bad right at the back of the rear window. So we'll find out if these are going to be any good. But farm truck, always a great class. In this row we've got the Economy V8. So these are more of your slightly heavier build, full-size cars. Can't get too crazy with them, but you can definitely weld more on these than in modified suspension and things like that you can't do on some of the other, like the bone stock class. But you got a lot of interesting mix of old iron and new iron. 03 or newer. Check this one out. It ought to be pretty tough, I would think. What is that, Netzel? I think. Another old one. Wow. So let's go to some of these other rows over here. Alright, the next couple rows here are the feature cars. So these are feature vans that have passed retech. So they allow you to take the vehicles home, leave the grounds, but you do have to pass retech again, which I think is not a bad idea. Alright, only a couple of the vans and mini trucks that have made it through. Alright, here we have the compact feature cars that have passed retech. That's it for the compacts. Wow, not too many. Alright, here we've got the bone stock V8 feature cars. So there's only a couple here, but I see more kind of around the corner, so we'll get those next. Some more feature cars, I believe. Actually, these might be the Economy V8, now that I think about it. Looking at them a little closer. Alright, looks like they're still lining up at the tech lines. We're going to capture those cars, and I think that'll be about it. And the last couple cars just got re-teched and are already driving away. So, short Prelude today. I think there's more people just kind of back at their trailers still putting on some last minute 9-wire, but we're ready for day number 2 out here at Meltdown. Make sure to check out all the heat videos. We'll have them all up and in the same playlist, and try to link them down below in the description. So as always, thank you so much for watching the videos. Until next one, talk to you later.